someone who is in the e-grocery space, and by e-grocery I mean he's helping a lot of small mom and pop grocery stores set up online. Thank you very much, Ajay Nayan, for joining us today. He's from the Gully Network Retail. And I want to understand from you, Ajay, what is the kind of traction that you see over the last couple of months? Every grocer wants to go online. So, what's been the kind of uptake that you've seen over the last few months?
Yeah, we have seen a growth of 5 to 6x in the last 6 months. Our conversion has significantly improved from 10% to 50% in the last 1 year. And yes, the kind of solution Gully Network offers to these mid-sized grocery stores. I mean, yeah, we not just transform these stores into good-looking stores. I mean, the transformation is much more, you can say, is largely about the automation and improving their income. And when I say automation, we automate, you can say, all the touch points, be it buying, selling, and operations. And specifically in terms of selling, this is where we speak about, you can say, omnichannel presence, and where everybody wants to be online, they want to digitally connect with their customers. Yes, so our system, you can say, our integrated technology, it helps those stores to do so.
Right. I want to understand in terms of, how many grocers are on your network at this point. We do understand that, there are a lot of competitors in the market as well. There are companies like Dukaan, etc., who are also helping smaller stores, grocery stores go online. So what is the number of, merchants that you have on board? And secondly, across which categories are you seeing traction?
Sure. See, firstly, let us not compare ourselves with people like Dukaan or Bikai or Khata Book or Digital Dukaan by Khata Book or OkShop. Basically, that is an entirely different segment. What we do is we are not just enabling these stores to go online. We are building a, you can say, an asset-light modern retail chain of such mid-sized grocery stores. They sign up for our franchisee and we completely go exclusive with the store. So we are not actually competing with people like Dukaan, Bikai and all. So it's not just about being omni-channel present. This is more about automating your operations end to end, improving your income, improving your, you can say, margins, and having consistent supply. So this is what it is more about. I mean, right. Omni-channel presence is just a piece of it.
Right. And what is the number of merchants that are already on your platform at this point in time? In which cities are you having major sign-ups from?
Sure. So we have around 55 stores in 4 cities. We started with Bangalore in last year, and then we have expanded to 3 more cities. So today we have our footprint in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and 2 tier 2 cities, which would be, you can say, Bijapur in Karnataka and Bikaner in Rajasthan.
Right. I do understand that last year you all raised some amount of funds as well. What will the funds be utilized for? Have you already exhausted those funds, and will you be looking at another round of fundraising going forward?
Sure. See, the major chunk of what we raised, I mean, it went to technology and expansion basically. And yeah, we still have a good runway, and we are looking to raise a new round of, you can say, we are looking to raise a Series A. Yeah, and we are in talks with active investors.
So how much would you be looking at raising in the Series A round?
We look to raise a $5+ million.
And what would the funds be utilized for? I want to understand what would be their top 3 focus areas in 2021.
Yeah, so as I said, as in we will be improving our technology further. I mean, a larger piece of it goes towards technology. I mean, towards hiring tech talent and all, and then of course in the expansion part, or you can say marketing and branding. I mean, so these will be the key focus areas for us. I mean, when we raise this fund, and this is how we'll be expanding.
Right. I want to understand in terms of further categories. I do understand that grocery is one segment that you're helping to go online. Are there other categories, other segments that you will be also tapping into to take them online, or help them build an omni-channel presence?
Primarily, Gully Network, I mean, it's all about, you can say, building a network of mid-sized grocery stores where the primary, you can say, it will be primarily revolving around the grocery. But all our stores, we aim to make them smart retail destination of every neighborhood. I mean, so there will be some secondary piece of services as well. Like you can say these stores can act as a provider of digital services, or they can act as a hub for pickup and delivery for couriers and all that. So there are some add-on services which we are you can say looking to add on to the grocery service, but not exactly, we may not be going to pharmacy or going to garments or electronics. So grocery is the key focus area for us.
in terms of add-on services in this year in 2021, which would be the top 2 or 3 add-on services that would be brought on board for all the merchants on your network so far?
Yeah, one would be digital merchandising. I mean, where we are working, and we have been working with major FMCG brands in this direction. And a few of our stores, I mean, they have already seen an additional income coming in from such additional services. Let's say visibility income, and you can say in-store branding, and also has been happening. And we are also exploring synergies with other B2B players like EV swap battery station, which would you can say which would be started soon. Our stores in our network, they can act as a battery swap network for EV consumers. Yeah.
Right. In terms of revenue, I wanted to understand what's the kind of revenues that you have at this point in time, and what kind of targets do you have for revenues at the end of FY22?
So we are about to touch $5 million in GMV. That's like annual GMV, and we want to go, you can say, 10x to 15x in the next 1 year. So this is what we're targeting.
Right. And in terms of profitability, what's the kind of profitability metric out there?
Our unit economics is already positive after sharing, a good margins with all these retailers where we promise them the higher margins than the market. Even after passing that margin to them, we are unit economics positive. I mean, and we will further increase our purchase margin by up to 3% in the next one.
Right. I want to understand how important the role of partnerships will be in your business going ahead. I do believe that you have to be in touch with FMCG companies and other larger modern trade retailers as well. So what's the kind of partnership scenario that you're going to be dealing with?
See, we have already partnered with all the major FMCG companies, be it HUL, P&G, ITC, Cadbury, Coke, Pepsi. You can say any FMCG company you can think of. We have signed all, you can say, terms of trade and contract with them. We are very pro brands, right? I mean, we are being treated as a modern retail chain by these FMCG companies. So they do not treat us as a B2B distribution channel. Rather, we are a modern retail chain for them. Yeah, we act as, you can say, a medium for these FMCG company to reach out to their tertiary or end consumers. You can say that.
All right. We really hope that you would do well going forward, and we wish you all the very best for your future. Thank you very much for joining us and for being a part of the Daily Dispatch. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Priya.